Yo, bro, you got nothing to prove. Nobody do you. I'm a real G from Virginia. A son of prophet. I'm just a messenger of God trying to tell people that we live in the wrong way. Righteous men are not supposed to be savages. Righteous men are not supposed to be savages. Every last dude that's 40 years old, 30 years old, understand that somebody's 20 years old, somebody's 10 years old is looking at you. Some of these kids don't have no father in their life. So they're looking up to you. It's time for us as grown men to lead by example. Lead by example. I'm not perfect. I am not perfect. I done fucked up a whole lot. I wasn't raised to be a man. I had to teach myself how to be a man. From a monster. I had to teach myself how to be a lover and not a fighter. We are compassionate people that's been tricked out of our natural state. We are villagers, not villains. We are tribal people, not gangbangers. Right now, we are kidnapped people on stolen land. He's a field nigga. He's a house nigga. Me, I'm the runaway slave. Wallow got that from me. All these niggas watch me. Steal my shit. Put their topics on their platform. But then none of these niggas don't want to interview me. You know why? Because that Nori door, yeah, they been through it. All these niggas. What Tekashi said, these podcasts, you got to sit down with Spotify and all the rest of that. You got to sit there. You got to sit down. You have to. Tekashi made it clear. Why you think he's so quiet right now? Because they spanking him. The same way they spanking me on this platform. Like, you big mouth nigga, let me show you what we going to do to your check. Yeah, they cut my monies. Half the people that be putting money in my super chat, it don't even go through. So if you try to put money in my super chat and it don't go through, my cash app is Hassan Campbell. The door, Satan's door. I will not be a guest up in Satan's house, but I know who will. Some of you niggas will do anything to get up in Satan's house. Be careful of having friends that's rappers. Because when they make a deal, when they go through that door, don't be their blood sacrifice. Some of these niggas will do anything to sit on that director's couch. Sometimes y'all got to go back. YouTube took a lot of videos down, but sometimes y'all got to go back and look at the videos with the dudes were calling, the ones that told you to do from the Lost Boys. How son from Navy SEALs was sleeping with all them little boys and he messed them up and one of them killed themselves. I forget their name. The white boys. Go back and look at them stories and how they tell you what they do to you in Hollywood and on the director's couch. Listen to them stories and what they're telling you what they do. Like, wow, y'all really sit up there trolling my comment section like that? Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen. Shout out to my little brother, Bullets Gotti, man. Little nigga that state lawyer, man. Y'all show Bullets Gotti some love, man. Go show Bullets Gotti some love, man. Show his channel some love. Been missing you going live. I be playing at work, telling you at work. They be keeping entertained and motivated. Driz Hall, thank you. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you for sponsoring this war. I ain't give y'all live in a minute. I had to give y'all live. I'm here. We here. You know, shout out to everybody in the building. Hassan Campbell documentary coming soon, touching on real topics like LibbyTube. Hassan Campbell is not on LibbyTube. Y'all bugging. I am not on LivyTube. The hell you talking about a documentary coming on LivyTube? Y'all niggas be eating off of me on other platforms. That shit crazy. Wow. Bob gonna hit us on inbox when he come talking about, can you get me some views? I wish the best for that nigga. I wanted the best for him. He wanted my spot. He feels like in order to get my spot, he has to defeat me. Good luck, nigga. Your career's over. You did that to yourself. Skies would have been the limits. We were supposed to be opening up stores together, buying property and all the rest of that, nigga. My team, I told you, I was waiting. I told him, you knew. I was waiting. All my niggas is coming home. We not coming home to go outside to hang out with the young boys. We coming home to be businessmen, tribal leaders. The earth was taken from us. We trying to take it back. You niggas trying to gang bang and do drill music, little boy shit. Little nigga shit. Our math officer said, grown man boss is something you gotta deal with. He's a grown man boss, man. Talk to me grown or don't talk to me at all. 10 toes down, talk to me. Nigga, stop talking to me with an envious ass voice. These niggas is terrible. They making up new pages to plague my comment section. Well, I hope it was fun. Because this live is over. We ended it with 3,600 people in the building and I'm out.
Let's talk. Let's talk for a minute, y'all. Let's talk about some shit because I want to talk now that, I'll be listening and I'll be watching and I'll be hearing and I got my own movement that I'm moving with, right? And I've been quiet for a minute. But now it's time to let everybody know what the fuck time it is. Dig what I'm saying? We're going to talk for a minute. Yo, stop all that yelling! We're going to talk for a minute, B. Because I'm tired of just being quiet to a lot of shit. A lot of shit's going to get taken care of. We're going to talk about some things. And we're going to get this shit out in the open. Share this with your people. Because I'm going to be for real. And I hate to be like this, but sometimes you just got to address some things. Now, I'm not putting this out there to make anybody feel any type of way. If you do, then obviously the truth done hit you and you're supposed to feel this shit. But nevertheless, I'm going to talk for a second. We're going to talk about some things. June 5th, 2020, my brother Kamal Flowers was murdered by New Rochelle police. June 6th, I took over the neighborhood in my own right and shut the block down and cooked out for a whole summer to support my community and make sure that I'm doing what I need to do for my community, right? Ain't no secret about it that my little brother Kamal Flowers was representing Crit. He was a gang member. But there's a stigma out on gang members. A lot of gang members are gang members that have been through the mud, been through the mill, and they actually trying to give back and do something right. Know what I'm saying? For all my people on my live, go to my YouTube channel. I'm put my YouTube channel down for you below. You know what I'm saying? tap into my YouTube channel because I'm about to get off this live on Instagram. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, go to my YouTube channel right now. It's down below. It's pinned below. Share this with your people and we're going to connect. All right. But nevertheless, right, I really understand what this dude Hassan Campbell's talking about, man. When he say that a lot of old heads is soft. But back to it. My brother was repping Crip. My brother's a gang member. He reps Crip. And that's my little brother. Right, wrong, or indifferent. Know what I mean? Right, wrong, or indifferent. The shit ain't right. Know what I mean? The shit ain't right. And how y'all niggas out there giving it up is whack. Now, I done fed a whole neighborhood out of my pocket. Know what I'm saying? Excuse me 1 minute. Now, what I'm talking about is that you cats out there who be claiming that y'all in these gangs and y'all recruit all these people to be in these gangs and y'all got everybody believing that that's the way to be. My little brother was killed by the police. He rep Crip. And I don't see nobody doing nothing for my little brother, man. But me. I don't see nobody repost nothing. Everybody's on Instagram doing what they doing, and it's cool. And it's cool. But ain't nobody talking about how my brother got murdered. My brother got murdered by the police, and ain't nobody speaking on that, yo. Why is that? Nobody's in the streets. Nobody's doing nothing. Nobody's saying nothing. Like, where's all the gangsters at in the street, man? Y'all niggas claim y'all for the town, y'all for the neighborhood. Y'all niggas ain't doing shit. Everybody doing their own thing. My brother got killed by the police. Everybody took a fine time to make all these statements and feel important. I didn't see one gang member go to his motherfucking burial plot after his funeral. Everybody like to post shit all over this internet. But ain't nobody go and see my brother since he died. Where the gangsters at? Everybody want to be a gangster. Where the gangsters at?
Every day is hard for us.
Where the gangsters at? Somebody talk to me. I need to know.
101
I'ma sit back with these real raps. I'ma sit back with these real facts. I'ma sit back with these real raps. I'ma sit back with these real facts. 6 shots fired, my soul on fire. One hit his groin, one in his side. He on the ground dying. Police commissioner, he straight lying. Talking about the car suspicious. Windows dark tinted. A call came in from Heritage with the license plate. Hour and a half before, he on the block straight. Then they peeled off area surveillance. Cars on Horton and Brook, we'll just tail it. Followed up north, no clue they being followed. Last words, be safe and hit me up tomorrow. Who would have known that's the last time I see him? Now I'm crying why I really have to be him. NRPD can suck my dick. I'm gonna ride and y'all can't stop my shit. Every chance take a stance against the bullshit. And y'all remember his name on some real shit. Kamal Flowers, little bro, the world's ours. Every second, every minute, every hour.
Kamal Flowers, little bro, the world's ours. Every second, every minute, every hour, gang. It's real life shit, bro. I got us. I'ma ride for you, for real. They're gonna remember your name. Every day is hard for us, but we gonna keep you in us, B. Pause. Your energy's ours, we gonna perform. It's yours. I love you, boy. Every day I miss you. Every day it's a struggle, but I'ma keep fighting for the family, real talk.
Look, Bob. We fired a wild shot right there, too. We fired a wild shot right there, bro.
I look like Arts and Friends.
He was firing.
That shit was skinned off the wall right
Yeah,
there.
man, he was firing wild shots, bro.
That's how you know he dumped the whole clip. They said 6. Look, nigga, look. That's broken. That's broken wall.
Bob, look, Bob.
Look,
Bob. Old shots. Those are ricochets, bro. Those are old ricochets from this fucking over here, bro.
shit right here.
They isolated this whole block, son. I remember one time I came to this motherfucker, bro. You could not come down here. The police was over here. They tore this shit up, my nigga. And that's how the player got caught the fuck out there. The fucking weller he is, nigga. You know who you are.
Here, this is his blood right here, bro. This is from his groin. Look, look, bro. Come on, look. No, that's where he scraped himself, bro. If you do the math, right? I'm about the same length as Kamal, right?
Oh, that nigga was on his grab.
I'm going myself. This is the shot that pierced him that touched his
This is
heart.
what killed him. Look, the cop went right here like this. He turned back.
He got up, and when he got to right here, the cop caught up to him. He got here, Brody. Look, this is Brody. He ran around like this,
Right.
tried to shoot the cop, turned this way,
Shot twice,
did this. His hands down. That's when he took the shot to the groin. Then he jumped up. No, when he turned around and he went to go like this and put his hands up because when he fell, his hands was his hands. When he put his hands up, that's when he took the shot to the groin. When he took the shot to the groin, the police was still waving around with the gun. He runs over here. The cop fires, hits him in his side. He drops right here. And when he drops, the cop is right here. Bang. The smoke is right there by where that rock is at. Bang. 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 Fuck the police, nigga. Come on, right. Come on, bro. Crazy. Yeah, nigga. I love you, boy. Out of here. See you later, okay? I'll be back with some more candles and shit. Come on, baby. Let's get out of here, man. I'ma zone out real quick. Pardon my French.
Really, mate?
I really don't give a fuck no more, B. This is where I'm at in life. They took one from me. And I can't get him back. Man, this got me going crazy. I just want my brother break. I miss you, nigga. But I'ma ride for you. Man, this shit is really crazy. You ain't gonna hear the end of it. Yeah. I just want my brother crazy. I'ma perform. Believe that, bro. I got you. For real. R.I.P. June 5th, 2020, when it all happened. I'ma take it back for you. This is no capping. They said it started with a traffic stop. He hopped out, started running to be chased down by 2 cops, then some shots. Now they claiming that he had a gun brandished, pointed at the officer who had his gun named down. And they trying to paint a picture. Too many lies, but he's not the average nigga. He was my loved one. baby boy first son. It got me bugging, make me really wanna hurt some. This is for McKenna. I hope this spirit ends you. When you suffer how I suffer, call me, come and get you. This ain't over, motherfucker, this is real beef. I ain't chasing, I'ma see you one day in the streets. Look you in your eyes so you can feel my pain, say the game. I'ma make you serious, man, he's got me going crazy. I just want my brother crazy. Man, this shit is really crazy.
We gonna talk right now. We gonna talk. Share this with your people. Share it. We gonna talk. We gonna stop all this bullshit. For real.
Really made.
No justice, just us. When I say that to say this. New Rochelle, we got a lot of gangsters out here, right? But everybody wants to be gangsters in this city. A real gangster makes sure that their city is straight and it's safe and ain't no bullshit floating around. New Rochelle consists of some gangsters. But not everybody who's claiming that motherfucking title is a gangster. Gangsters have compassion. Gangsters is fierce. Gangsters are resilient. They consistent. They blunt. They honest and they loyal. My brother was killed almost 2 years ago. And all the gangsters in New Rochelle, June 6th of 2020, they came out like it was a fucking event. Motherfuckers came out to get fed on a block that they never helped take care of, never swept, never cleaned, never picked up a piece of fucking garbage. Me being who I am, I fed a whole fucking neighborhood that didn't give a fuck about my brother. People in the city took it as an opportunity to be political and grandstand on my brother's name, ain't do fucking nothing for my brother or his family or nothing. You motherfuckers faded away, and it ain't even no motherfucking no situation. This shit is real facts. My brother was killed, murdered by New Rochelle fucking police. It's no secret, and I'm not hiding it no more. Niggas killed my boy, man. Killed my nigga, man. Him, man. Him. They lied and said he had a gun. That's a lie. I know that for a fact. That's a lie. But nevertheless, there's a lot of gangsters out here that's perpetrating, man, and y'all acting like y'all niggas is on top of shit and you niggas is faking, bro. Fuck all that being nice to you niggas out here who's claiming that y'all gangsters. And y'all might just be gangster enough to be stupid to do anything a motherfucker challenge y'all to, including get yourself 25 to life. Hassan Campbell said something tonight. Shout out to Hassan Campbell. You know, I don't know the brother. I had my views about him in the beginning, but then I sat back and I listened to the man. The man talks some real shit. You can hate him all you want, but that's what happens to the people who talk the real shit. A lot of you niggas be out here acting, and y'all do it for this shit right here, this social media shit. And the shit be so sad how y'all get out here and y'all grandstand and y'all get on social media for fucking likes and views and shit. I can't relate to none of that. Y'all out here pump faking for what? Y'all want y'all city to know that y'all gangsters and y'all niggas don't do nothing for y'all city. Ain't no motherfucking gangsters out here. That year of the gangsters is out. Everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody want to be a demon. Everybody want to be a damn idiot. That's what everybody want to be. Ain't nobody doing nothing for the neighborhoods, bro. Ain't nobody doing nothing for the neighborhoods, bro. Where the gangsters at? Where the gangsters at in New Row? Somebody tell me. Because I ain't seen one nigga feed the neighborhood. One or two cats help me clean the block. Other than that, I ain't seen nobody do nothing. I don't see nobody do nothing. All I see is people talk shit about how tough they are in the neighborhood they don't help take care of. Tell me where. Please tell me where my brother had a gun on him. Tell me where he's being chased. My nigga was killed by the police and ain't nobody do shit. Y'all only motherfucking tough to the people in your city. And half you niggas ain't even tough because niggas really know who the fuck y'all are. Ain't no killer, but don't push me. Look, my brother's a half a block away from that cop. You can't see? You can't see. My brother's a half a block away from that cop, man. And this is what happened here.
If you won't give it, you won't get it, that's right.
His death killed my mother.
I gave her all my love. Yes. Fucked up. Mind crazy. Brother went first. Now this.
Where the New Road Gangsters? I'm still looking for them.
Ah man, y'all, here we go again. Heart feeling broken with a head full of sin. August 15th, that's when everything changed. Lost a major part of me and now I'm having sick pains. My queen left a real legacy. She affected whole communities. A matriarch she was to me. Raising kids till her kids had grandkids. Real general. She wrote you when you hit a bid. Never slid, never chose a side. Police try to fuck with you. She coming outside, just ask the guys. Every Friday night we got live. Everybody got a plate party done like around 5. If she loved you, then she acted like your mother. Disrespected, that's the body, homie, word the mother. Taught me how to be a gentleman to the ladies, but never let them screw you. You ain't really better play feed. Whipping up this KP, somewhere out of state flee. This one for Yvette Clark, middle name Big G. Somebody say feed. You look just like your mama love. Gaze up at the sky, feel your energy from up above. This one hurt me, bro. He took number 1, but every day I'ma shine. I'm a mama's son. This one hurt me, bro. He took number 1. Every day I'ma shine. I'm my mama's son. I love you, baby. Every day you got me going crazy. Word. I don't know what to do, but I know what I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep making you proud, you heard? I got you. Don't worry about the family. We still feel your energy, ma. Word up. R.I.P. I love you.
I'm not letting nothing slide, bro. We doing it all up.
Every day is hard for us.
Every day. Every day. Every day.
101 Teams.
I'ma sit back with these real raps. I'ma spit back with these real facts. I'ma sit back with these real raps. I'ma sit back with these real facts. 6 shots fired, my soul on fire. One hit his groin, one in his side. He on the ground dying. Police commissioner, he straight lying. Talking about the car suspicious, windows dark tinted. A call came in from Heritage with the license plate. Hour and a half before, he on the block straight. Then they peeled off area surveillance. Cars on Horton and Brook, we'll just tail it. Followed up north, no clue they being followed. Last words, be safe and hit me up tomorrow. Who would have known that's the last time I see him? Now I'm crying why I really have to be him. NRPD can suck my dick. I'm gonna ride and y'all can't stop my shit. Every chance take a stance against the bullshit. And y'all remember his name on some real shit. Kamal Flowers, little bro, the world's ours. Every second, every minute, every hour. Kamal Flowers, little bro, the world's ours. Every second, every minute, every hour. Gang. It's real life shit, bro. I got us. I'ma ride for you, for real. They gonna remember your name. Every day is hard for us. But we gonna keep you in us, B. Pause. Your energy's ours. We gonna perform. It's yours. I love you, boy. Every day I miss you. Every day it's a struggle. But I'ma keep fighting for the family, real talk.
I'm the only one fighting. I'm the only one fighting. Where the gangsters at? Don't matter what you repping. Don't matter what the fuck it is. It's a black man that was killed by the fucking police. The oppressors. If you a gang member and you floating around in the fucking streets and you don't know what the fuck you supposed to be doing as that gang member and you just putting fucking poison out here and you killing our own people, you need to get the fuck up out of here. Because all y'all niggas is doing is y'all lying to these fucking kids and y'all recruiting them to getting caught up into some dumb shit that y'all niggas ain't gonna motherfucking take care of them after the fact. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all ain't gonna go to their moms. Y'all ain't gonna look out for them. Y'all ain't gonna send them shit. All y'all gonna do is recruit the next motherfucking kid to do your dumb shit for you. Stay the fuck away from my children, okay? This is for any motherfucking gang member that wants to be a gang member. You know who my child is because I put my child and my children on social media all the time. Stay the fuck away from my children if you out there claiming a gang because you claiming a gang for no fucking reason. A lot of you niggas that's in these gangs be soft as a motherfucker. A lot of you niggas in these gangs are in these gangs because y'all don't want to listen to your motherfucking parents. It ain't that y'all niggas is growing up rough, because in my city, I know damn near all the gang members. And all you motherfuckers that's out here in Rochelle didn't have no fucked up life the way you had to turn to the streets for your family. A lot of you niggas come from great fucking homes. It's time to stop lying to your motherfucking selves, and we calling spades spades. I'm not no gangster. I'm not no killer, but don't push me. I'm not no motherfucking dude that's looking for no credentials on no type of levels. I show and prove. I fed a whole fucking neighborhood out of my pocket with the exception of a few times I took collections from the block. If I didn't step out and take collections from the block, niggas wouldn't give up shit. Niggas wouldn't clean up the block. I came out there every day for a whole fucking summer and cleaned up a whole fucking neighborhood, nigga, that everybody hang out in and all the quote unquote gangsters hang out in, but nobody's taking care of the fucking neighborhood. Don't matter what side of New Rochelle you on. You could be on the north, south, east, or fucking west side. If you out here claiming that you a fucking gang member and your neighborhood is still fucked up, then all that shit is for talk. Some of you niggas just claim gang shit because y'all want to get next to the niggas with the power. You're not doing nothing but spreading the falsified message through the neighborhood to where now the little kids are fucked up. And niggas might not want, excuse my French, but people might not want to take blame for it. Nobody wants to take accountability for it. A lot of you cats that's out here claiming these gangs, I know your parents. Some of y'all was put in unfortunate situations, faking like y'all was in the streets. Y'all was in the streets since young, but you get caught up and then y'all got to become something that you don't really want, but you have to because that's the wave or that's the only thing that's going to get your ass home. It might not, might get your life. If you out here, to the young kids out here, stop following these fucking older niggas if they not doing, excuse my French, I get too caught up. Stop getting out here following these older people that ain't doing nothing for the communities. They're using our little young black brothers' talents and gifts and putting them out there on Front Street. And it's some of our older heads that motherfuckers look up to. Y'all exploiting our children. It's the same so-called gangsters in our fucking communities that's exploiting our kids. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves out here. Y'all not trying to show these kids how to become their own bosses. Y'all trying to give kids pistols and create myths in their brain, make this music that y'all don't even want y'all kids to listen to. A lot of cats out here perpetrating frauds, man. And in my city, I ain't see none of the gangsters do nothing for the motherfucking neighborhoods. None. You know who's doing shit for the neighborhoods? The old heads. The same motherfuckers that y'all think don't know shit. The same motherfuckers that y'all don't want to listen to that made it to be an old head while y'all niggas is young, going to jail 16, 17 for life over stupid shit that you can't process right because you niggas didn't want to listen to your parents. The gangsters in the street have to regulate the streets. You have to start filtering and getting these good kids off the motherfucking streets. Push them back into the house. Push them to do something right. Because they looking at y'all, and if you don't want to be held accountable for somebody else's child fucking up their lives, then now is your opportunity as a gangster or a gang member to force these little niggas to pick up a sport, an engineer job, a fucking creative design. Most of these motherfuckers be on their phones. Make them do something with the phone for us, create something. If you a gang member in these streets, you should be encouraging these kids under us not to turn into the life of crime or turn it down to that fucking lane. Because y'all trying to get out. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Y'all niggas is trying to get out these gangs because y'all niggas don't want to end up doing life in prison. Y'all niggas is making money now. Y'all doing the right things. Y'all got y'all second chance. A lot of you gang members is front and tell these kids the truth. That y'all don't want to go to jail for life. Look at all the gangsters, the so-called gang members that came into existence in the history of New York. They either got killed early, they either got jammed up in RICOs to where they getting 40, 50 years, or motherfuckers is telling on them. Y'all gangsters out here, y'all got to stop perpetrating these frauds and y'all got to kick it to these kids for real and let these niggas know, man. They wildin'. You don't want to be like them. Kids ain't even having shots at their own lives. And these kids got gifts. And motherfuckers in the neighborhood, excuse my French, but these so-called gang members see these kids' gifts in the neighborhood. They be at the games. Because that's when there ain't no beef. These gang members ain't telling y'all they be in the same areas, but there be a respect level to where if the kids is rocking out, all that cease. So keep it 100, man. Stop making all this killer music when y'all really don't want to go to jail for life. Because the same cats that be doing all this, they the same ones catching these RICOs, and they the same ones calling home from jail asking for money or testing your loyalty, but the whole time they done tried to send you down the mud. My brother represented something that didn't represent him back because ain't nobody give up no money to my brother's funeral costs or to his headstone. and he was representing Crip in my city. He was representing Crip proudly. Motherfucker. Matter of fact, y'all turning our city into a bunch of BS. Y'all turning the city into a place where people are starting to get unfamiliar with. Nobody knows what this city's like no more. Got a bunch of cats that didn't graduate. Because if they graduated from school, they will understand that what they doing is stupid. It's just following a trend. And all you intelligent cats out there that's following this and y'all not doing nothing proper to represent your gang in the proper way, it ain't all about killing. It ain't all about riding on the opposition. It ain't all about none of that, because I know a lot of people who represent those fractions. They doing positive things for their neighborhoods and communities. Ain't no gangs out here in this city got no building for the kids to go learn at, no building for the kids to get off the streets. Ask half of these gang members, are their children in the streets? Are they children flying colors? Are they children exposed to the drugs and the guns and all that? Ask these gang members when you see them in the street. And you can say no disrespect, because if they real and they real with themselves, they'll tell you the answer to that without getting offended. Most motherfuckers, when they get offended, that means you done touched on something that's true. Y'all killing us out here, man. Y'all killing us out here. And y'all think this shit is cool. Killing us out here, man.
The hood stay the same, so much hate in the air. Most of people praying for love be fake everywhere. So they still harassing, they trying to help. Another cop when it's not be a part of their wealth. Shot dead in the street, find a way, it won't happen. Hit the boom, smoke, lay my 6 lay it down. For the youth in my hood, I got the youth. Being grimy as the loop, gotta watch no game. Little ghetto boy strapped with the metal toy. Killing us for some fame and a couple bucks. They don't fuck with us, they here to cause confusion. Every corner got a liquor store, drug abuse. Now you wanna fuck around with the fuck around. You ain't street court beef, then they gun you down. 6 feet sleep, neighborhood busting down. Somebody gotta help your mom to get up off the ground. Homies ain't there, they be snaking. When the movie shotters drop, niggas Jamaican. Everybody is a killer, but scared to be caged. You to be a rapper, everybody be hating. Gotta keep your hands up, people don't mean right. It's a cold world, stay focused, you'll see light. Gotta get his hands up, people don't mean right. It's a cold world, stay focused, you'll see like little ghetto boy. What you gonna be when you grow up? They gotta face responsibility. A little ghetto boy.
What they gonna teach you? What they gonna teach you, B? This is how I feel about the whole system, and I'm killing my brother. This is how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. I don't care about the police. New Rochelle police murdered my brother and they lied and protected the pig who killed my brother. And they exonerated this pig 4 months after the initial murder happened. There's cases that's happened with black men where we've been charged with shit, right? And before we can even beat our case, we have to sit in a fucking cell in Valhalla, the county jail in Westchester. We have to sit there for at least a month or two. After the arraignment, the preliminaries, then we'll go for a bail hearing or a trial and get exonerated after a 6 month or a year or 2 or 3 years. But they exonerated this pig, this murderer, 4 months after he murdered my brother. That's one of the fastest trials I've ever seen in my life. They didn't have no information in the beginning to give to nobody, but when this secret trial came about, they had 32 witnesses. Where the fuck was these witnesses at? Where's these statements from these 32 witnesses? Because I damn sure didn't see no paperwork, and the lawyer that represents the family didn't see no paperwork. So where all these witnesses and all this video evidence and all this shit come from? If you out there and you rolling with no game entertainment and you tired of the gassed up situations and you rolling with smoke and mirrors, I need y'all to Google the Westchester County criminal investigator Wade Hardy, excuse me, Wade, Wade Hardy. And y'all let Mr. Hardy know and understand how y'all feel about this situation here. Because I'm not going to stop until I'm dead. So I don't know how far everybody else is willing to take it. This was a kid that slept on my chest as a baby to hear my heartbeat to go to sleep. This one right here. This is my firstborn. This is my first child without me having children. I raised this. I took care of this boy. And for them to say that my brother drew a weapon and attempted to fire on a police officer, I know for a fact is 150% false because he wasn't fucking raised like that. That's a disrespect to my mother, God bless her soul. Anybody came up under my mother's house know there's certain things you don't fucking do, and that's raise no pistol to no police. If you get in any issues with the police, you call her because they were scared of my mother in the neighborhood. She was the real gangster. She fought the police for everybody's child. Even the so-called gangsters that's roaming the motherfucking street right now. She fought the police for you niggas. She made sure them fucking pigs didn't do nothing foul to y'all. Her son was not a biological, but her son, since he was a baby, was murdered by the police. And you cats out here that she done went to war for the police for, y'all don't even show that same respect back for my little brother. Where y'all gangsters at? Y'all not gangsters, bro. Y'all politicians. Some politicians are gangsters, but you know who they are because they make shit happen when it comes to handling stuff for theirs or their neighborhood or their communities. I see a lot of big elder people that be having these Zoom meetings and grandstanding and talking all this smack. I don't care about the city getting all this damn grant money and all that. I care about the officer being charged for killing my brother. That's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else. I care about that. That's the most important thing to me. And it seems like the so-called city that I'm from, I denounce. I hate New Rochelle. And I say that, and I'm out here. I hate New Rochelle. I don't give a fuck about how nobody feel about it. This city failed my brother. This city disrespected my family by. There's an article that was released earlier that honors the pig who murdered my brother. That ain't disrespectful. That ain't disrespectful. Why you just kill my brother like that? And everything's supposed to be cool with my family. Well, that's at least what they think. They think everything's supposed to be cool with my family. It's never going to be cool. This show's sponsored by Hood Proud Apparel. You could be from the hood and be proud. We got all custom design gear. We got everything for you. Coats, jackets, hats, caps, everything. New hat selection out. Tap in, man. Follow me. Let's talk. Yeah, I be having a lot to say because ain't nobody gonna speak for my brother. Who gonna speak for him but me? I'm gonna speak for him. Justice for Kamal Flowers.
It's your boy No Gang Game Radio, No Gang TV.
It's real live, man. I ain't gonna never be good because these niggas murdered my brother. Shit don't add up.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. It's your boy. It's your boy No Game Feed, man. I'm in the building, man. Good afternoon. We're gonna get into some shit. I'm going full throttle on this situation with my brother. I'm here. I'm letting y'all know what time it is. Tap in. We're gonna get into sharing this first. I'm gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, share this with whoever you want to share this with. We're about to get deep. We're about to talk about some things. Real shit, man. The police is really trying. And it seems like they really want an uproar to happen because they really not going to charge this DA. There was a statement that was released on behalf of the officer, the police, whoever. I'm going to get into reading that. We're going to talk. We're going to talk in. We're going to talk about a lot of things need to be discussed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things need to be discussed about the situation, and we're going to get to the bottom of this shit. Give me 1 minute. I got to get settled in and all that, make sure everything's everything, you know? Can't be going at this shit half-ass. I'll make sure everything's everything. deal with situations like this because a lot of people don't like to talk on situations like this because they be scared, right? You know what I'm saying? And you can't be scared. You can't be scared, y'all. So we're going to build on a lot of things. I'm about to read this statement to the people. And we're going to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Because this is really out of hand where it's retarded. We got to talk about a lot of things that make sense. And a lot of people don't make sense nowadays. We're in the process of having a new president. I want to send congratulations out to the president. See, now let's see what the moves are going to be made. This country, we got to get ourselves back. And anybody who has a politicians that are elected in your cities, in your states, in your judicial system, all the way up, got to give them their input. Can't be playing. We have to. We have to. So it's important. It's very, very important that you actually get out there and you put your name and your voice heard in the street. You have these people listen to what you're saying now. Because right now, my brother has been robbed of justice. It's never fair and it's never equal. We don't live in the home of the brave, and it's not an equal opportunity country when you have situations like this where police officers are murdering innocent young black women, people of color, Spanish women. It doesn't matter what color you are. There's who are sworn to protect and serve that are out here killing us. As a people, you must be tired and you must be really, really angry with the situation that our judicial system and our government is at the hands of the law enforcement. From the tops, from the ups, all the way down to the beat pop in the street. There's some crooked stuff going on. In my hand is I have article that's all over the website right now that's being pushed as an agenda to get this cop side of the story, but what we're gonna go into actually looking at videotapes, right, of the police officer. I will be airing these up. I also have video footage on my YouTube channel. That's the whole from the initial traffic stop to where my brother met his demise at the hands of a racist cop. And with the corrupt DA, Anthony Scarpino, has done and held the secret grand jury with just the key witness, self, a jury of nobody that's our peers, and a judge who is already cahoots with compiling themselves into a whole pot that works out for them. Because I was wrongfully accused by the same DA who signed off on something that he shouldn't have been signing off on. And it's really crazy that these people are allowing not taking a stand. But nevertheless, we're going to get into this statement that was given. Pardon me, because I was reading some of it and it didn't make sense. So I'm going to read it to you and let you be the judge. It says, Rochelle police officer Alec McKenna's account of shooting. happening is, I'll call you back. What's happening is, the lawyer who represents this cop, Alan, just been told that him and the ADA, the two ADAs that presented this case to the secret grand jury, they're best friends. They're friends outside of this, so that means they spend a lot of time with each other and they talk and they have their own view and they have their own feelings on certain things. So certain things will lean to a certain way. That's the first conflict of interest. They never should have presented that case. Those two ADAs that presented that case to the grand jury should have never had their hands involved in that case. So this is what's been printed by Jonathan Bandler of the Rockland Westchester Journal News. Rochelle police officer Alex McKenna screamed, "Don't do it," as Kamal Flowers pointed a gun at him and had no choice but to shoot Flowers when he kept the gun trained on him. The officer's lawyer said Wednesday. Andrew Quinn provided the Journal News accounting from his client of what transpired in June's fatal shooting on Wednesday, shortly after Westchester District Attorney corrupt Anthony Scarpino announced that a grand jury did not indict McKenna. The shooting on Shadow Street, a desert, Flowers 24 bolted from a traffic stop on Fifth Street. Grand jury. No indictment for New York cop and fatal shooting. Shooter. Police ID cop who fatally shot Kamal Flowers. Video questions arise after release of fatal police shooting. Frank said that in the moment passenger seat, McKenna observed him holding his waistband, which was false, and I have video to prove that. Holding his waistband in his left hand. Police radioed in hand. McKenna gave chase and video showed Flowers still holding his waistband 2 blocks away as he stumbled to sidewalk on Sharon. Now, in the video that I produced on my channel, that's from the initial to the point where he died, murdered. And if you look at the video that I'm going to show and re-air on my YouTube, it's going to show the initial hands. There's another frame where it shows him hitting Sharrett, where he's completely a half a block from the officer. The officer didn't have no radio in his hand. Because when he got out the car, both him and his partner got out the car. As McKenna caught up to the officer, the officer took out his stun gun that was never seen in the video. Figured he'd get close enough to stop Flowers. Flowers then ran into the street and tried to sidestep McKenna, and a Ruger fell to the ground. Flowers picked it up, holding it to his waist, as McKenna said. McKenna fired his taser twice at Flowers, who fell to the ground. Now, our whole question is right now, he said, he had the taser in his hand, right? The whole video shows that there was no taser. Here. As McKenna approached him, Flowers pointed the Ruger and pulled the trigger, but the gun did not fire, which shows the contradiction. Quinn said McKenna dropped his radio, stun gun, and started to back away from Flowers, but fell to the ground himself. Where? The officer at the point got to his knees and pulled out his gun, yelling, "Where?" Quinn said Flowers then slapped the bottom of the gun, slid the rack, and pointed at McKenna again, who fired 6 shots, hitting Flowers twice. The news report said he hit him once. The first initial report said he hit him once. Entire confrontation at the end of the chase took about 10 seconds before McKenna's partner arrived on the scene, making McKenna the only eyewitness to the shooting. Before his partner arrived, Quinn said all McKenna did was pick up shots fired while keeping his gun trained on Flowers, which is a lie. A lawyer for Powers' family took aim at the use of the radio during the fatal confrontation, although the officer never contended that he used the radio while the gun was pointed at.
Now, what they're saying is, right, that was the statement from the lawyer, the statement read by the lawyer from the police officer who killed my brother. He said he got out the car and he observed Kamal running with his hand on his waistband. First and foremost, they got a call on the car. They pulled the car over in a known block that's pitch black, maybe one light on the whole block. Police get a call of suspicious vehicle, dark vehicle that had tints, but the car Kamal was in didn't have tints. That's the first lie. Said he pulled up, Kamal jumped out. What he seen to observe Kamal holding his left waistband. How could you see it was a gun when he was running away from you, mind you? Now I have a video that shows the initial pullover to the time my brother was murdered, bless his heart. My brother did get out the car and run. He got to the next block. He was a half a block away from the police with his back to him. And the officers didn't get no call of a gun, didn't see no gun on my brother. He just saw a kid running away from him. So he's no imminent danger. You're chasing him down a pitch black block. He's a black man running from a white cop that he probably had a run-in with prior to that, because this cop was on the driver in them years ago. So whatever car that driver was in, Issa Muhammad was in, that particular officer and his partner will constantly harass Issa Muhammad. Now, my brother was in the car with Issa Muhammad. He didn't have no gun on him. He didn't have no gun from the time he left, because he left me maybe about an hour or two before he even got killed. There's a whole bunch of lies that's being spread by the New Rochelle Police Department. The first initial report said that he used his taser, he tased him twice, and then it was too much. They tussled this, that, and the third. My brother pulled the gun, aimed it, pointed at him. He shot him once in the chest and a mask. There's a video of me being interviewed by Lower HUD the very next morning, breaking down that whole detailed graphics of what he said. He said my brother was hit with a taser first. Anybody get hit with a taser, you would know. Police officers do it every time. They take this part of their training. They automatically go out. There's videos. I can show you what happens when police get hit by tasers. I'm going to show you right now what happens to a police officer getting hit with a taser. Y'all tell me what y'all tell me. The officer said he got hit by a taser. First, this is what happens when you get hit by a taser. That's what happens. My brother supposedly got hit by a taser.
And the inevitable cries of pain that followed from the recruits of the Frederick.
So how could you tussle with somebody that got hit with a taser?
Their 8th week of training. It was just prior to Thanksgiving, and the recruits of Academy Class 59.
How could you do that? This is what it is. Look.
All right, Cadet Chester, are you ready? Yes,
Look.
sir. Come on, guys. I'm ready. Stop it, Chester. Taser.
Look. This is what happens when you get hit with a taser. Look. Watch.
Shall we begin?
Taser. Oh, God.
They said my brother got hit with a taser first. And in the process of him getting hit with a taser, he still has the opportunity to draw a gun and aim it at an officer and fire. You see what happens. Then they lied and said the taser was ineffective because my mother saw the body. There wasn't no burn marks and no taser holes in him. There's 2 holes in him from gunshot wounds. Officers said him and Kamal got into a tussle after Kamal sidestepped in the street, and what appeared to be a Ruger had fell to the ground. The officer tell Kamal, don't do it. Kamal takes the gun, slides the rack, the clip in, pulls the rack back to load the bullet in the chamber, attempts to fire, and it jams. This is what the cop is saying. He said at that time, him and Kamal tussle, they fall to the ground. He falls back. And at that time, Kamal is attempting to shoot at the cop, and the cop draws his gun and shoots Kamal 6 times. From the time he fell, him and Kamal tussled and fell away, and he dropped his radio and his stun gun. He said he shot 6 times. I have a video that shows that when my brother fell to the ground because his pants was too low from his ass, why he didn't see the gun there? If he had a gun on him, why he didn't see the gun from the time he fell? But I got a video from the time my brother was getting back up from the time he fell because his pants was too low. There were shots being taken at my brother. So it was 6 shots being taken at my brother before you even quote unquote got in a tussle with him, Officer Pig Murderer. Police covered that shit up. 3 different stories was told in a matter of 4 months, and they still exonerated this pig. Where's the justice? Where's the gangsters? The gangsters, my brother got killed. I was on the block feeding wild people. Everybody was on the block. Nobody's riding for my brother no more. Where the gangsters? All that other shit is secondary and whack. I broke down again the lies that these police officers told, and I'll holler at y'all.